I don't think men should pay for a girl on a date. First date.
Why?
The man should not pay.
So who should?
Well, you should split, or you should pay your respective bills.
I think it depends on who invites who.
Oh. Does anyone else agree with that? Whoever asks should pay? Gabby?
No.
I think, yeah, whoever initiates it, but also I'm like out of courtesy going to be like, do you want to split 50-50?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's obviously nice and like it feels good when someone wants to pay for you, but honestly, I don't feel like a guy should be obligated to pay.
Okay, that's fair.
Everything.
What do you think?
Yeah, like I would agree. I think you can take a look at like if he asks you like, can I take you out to dinner, and then you get there, but I wouldn't be like opposed. Like if it's our very first date, like I wouldn't be like I would offer, yeah, like, do you want to split the bill? I mean, if we started like literally paying for individual drinks and appetizers, like that would like take me back a little bit. But like honestly, I wouldn't be bothered if we split the bill on the first date.
And it's obviously like another thing if you're like racking up the bill, you know, like if you were out on a date with a girl and she's like, I want this drink and this appetizer and this, like, then you'd be kind of like, we're on a date, like I'm doing the courtesy of paying for both of us because I want to get to know you and I want to like go on a date with you, but like now you're just kind of taking advantage of the date.
It would just be like if a friend, like if I was like, Gabby, can I take you out to dinner? And then we got to dinner and like I made her split the bill. It would just be like, I didn't ask to be here.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Nicolette, what do you think?
If a guy suggested that we split the bill, I'm never talking to him again, and we're not fucking, and that's it. I'm like blocking you, unmatch.
Shucks. Okay. Go ahead.
To me, that's not really a date. It's more like we're just hanging out. I'm not opposed to it. It would just mean that we're just friends.
But like, let's say you met someone, you're messaging with someone on a dating app where the context is clearly a romantic one. It's not like a just friends thing typically if you meet someone on a dating app. So what about then? And there's an expectation. Let's say you're meeting for drinks or you're meeting for dinner and he wants to split.
If he asked me to split, I would split it. I would, if we communicated that like he was in a place to like buy my dinner, I would be understanding, but it wouldn't, that would have to be communicated to me
Beforehand.
Exactly.
Well, what if it's just on the date? Let's say you're on the date, it was not communicated, and he's like, waiter, 2 checks.
I would pay my check and go about my day. I probably wouldn't.
How would you feel about it? Separate checks.
Depending how the date went. Like, if we were having good conversations and everything and I really vibed with that person, I think it would change my perspective. Although
For the negative.
Huh?
Would it be
from the negative, yeah.
It would be more negative. If it was otherwise going good, but he said 2 checks.
It wouldn't
Two
be
chains.
It wouldn't be negative if it wouldn't be like a minus to him if he was like a good vibe overall.
So you wouldn't feel a certain type of way if a guy said,
Read Sharky's comment.
if a man can't afford to pay, he shouldn't be dating.
Facts.
No, exactly. I feel that.
So should broke women also not date?
I'm sorry, read his comment at the bottom, not the first one.
What if a man can't afford to pay, he shouldn't be dating, he should be working? That one?
Same for women. If you can't pull up to the date and cover your half of the bill, then don't expect him to cover the whole bill.
Oh, well, yeah, I can agree with that, but
But like a date is gonna be like what, max $100, $150.
oh my god.
If you
What?
can't what?
That's wild.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
taking
for
you to In and
gas.
Out.
If you can't afford that, then like that's embarrassing. Why am I
$100.
going out with a guy who can't even like afford that? Like, no, then you moving on. I'm chatting it, like I'm sending the group chat an update. We're all gonna
There's a
make
group
fun
chat?
of
Oh,
you.
you're gonna make fun
With
of me?
yeah.
Yo, okay, here's my thing, right? I don't pay for women on dates.
Well, why? What's your reason?
Well, okay, I'll give you some. There are some extenuating circumstances. I'll pay if I out earn her. So if she's like younger than me, like 20, 21 or some shit, then I'll pay. Like she's in college, then I'll pay. But if you're like 30 and you're in the corporate world, you're making six figures, you're an attorney, you're a nurse, you're a physician assistant, whatever it is, you're making six figures. Why am I going to pay for your meal? No. Secondly, foodie calls exist. Girls be going on dates with guys just for a free dinner. So Eric, can you put it full screen, the OBS? So foodie calls exist. Girls be going on dates just to get a free dinner or a free experience. Might not be dinner. It could just be, oh, he's inviting me to go here or go to this concert. Doing it for the free experience. I'm not saying all women, but like most men who are consistently dating in 2022 are going to encounter a foodie call situation. The other thing is that I don't pay for girls that are fucking other guys. Sorry. Like, and I have to assume if I'm going on a date with a girl, she's fucking at least one other dude. So I'm not going to pay for you. I'm not going to do the traditional thing when you just got fucked last. Like, no, I'm not going to be the traditional guy. I'm not going to adhere to my traditional gender roles when you're not being traditional yourself.
The next guy will.
That's totally fine. He can have you.
And he'll get laid.
But
That's great. Sloppy seconds. Good for him.
But that's based off an assumption that he's getting fucked. That's more based off an insecurity of trust, not being able to trust that person.
It's not insecure for me to not want to deal with women that are getting fucked by other men.
How do you know that they are, though? How would you know?
I'm
that for
assuming.
sure?
Didn't you didn't earlier you said you were dating like 4 or 5 dudes?
Okay, but we're not talking about me.
Okay, but in 2022, the way the dating landscape is for both men and women, people are just fucking. Like, people have so many other partners.
Brian, you scared to get your bitch fucked.
What's that? No, sorry, I didn't hear you. Repeat it.
I said you're scared to be hooking up with a girl who's getting fucked.
Scared.
To get your bitch fucked.
I'm scared to fuck a bitch who's getting fucked.
Yes. You're scared to go on a date and pay for somebody who got fucked last night. Why do you care?
You would fuck her, but you
Well-
won't pay for her dinner.
No, I wouldn't fuck her. I don't want anything to do with a woman.
So why are you even on a date with her if you think she got fucked last night?
Yeah, if you're assuming, then why would you even go out with her in
here's
the
thing,
first place?
Even unassuming women, there's no way to know. I can't know for sure.
So when do you pay?
When do I pay? When it's
Yeah.
established that she is committed to me. I'm not going to pay unless that's my girl.
Okay.
If she's not my girl, we can split.
Okay. And that's perfect for you to
We
feel,
can
yeah.
split.
So
But
until like
I'm
she's your
not-
girlfriend, you don't want to pay for the dinner or whatever y'all are doing.
If she's my girlfriend, well, look, if she's making money, let's keep fucking. We're going 50-50. If she's making 300K, why am I gonna?
But is it a thing of like I'm paying because you can't afford it, or I'm paying because I want to, or we're splitting it because you can't afford it? Like, you know, like what is your? It's like you're not paying because she's getting fucked, or you're not paying because she can afford it.
Look, let me give you an example. If I'm dating a girl who's 22, let's say she's in college or whatever, and we've been dating for a while, and I want to go. Well, if she's 22, I'm probably going to pay from the jump, but I'm also still going to be screening out for, is she potentially sleeping with other people? But beyond that, like let's say I want to go to Hawaii, for example. If I'm dating a partner who's making money, and we want to go on vacation, I'm going to split it. But if I want to go on vacation and I want to bring my girlfriend, but she's not earning that much, I'm just going to pay for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll do that with a girlfriend. I'll just pay the whole thing.
Yeah.
Flights, hotel, everything. But
then you just said if you were dating a 21-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
you would pay from the jump. But then you just said you wouldn't pay for a date that's getting fucked the night before, or like who you assume might get fucked the night before. But if you're dating a 21-year-old who's in college, wouldn't you assume she might be fucking other people? But then you said you would pay because she's young, she don't got it.
so that's a good question. If she's fucking, regardless of her income, If she's fucking somebody else, it's a wrap.
But you just said if you're from the beginning with the 21-year-old, you're gonna pay because she's younger and she probably can't afford it.
If and
if she's not getting fucked. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
If I can suss it out that she's probably got a couple things going on, I don't want to deal with her.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes you can't always tell up front, but I'm a maneuver in such a way that when I go on a date, I'm not gonna pay for her bill.
He shows up early.
Yeah, I said this in the last show. Listen, you show up early. If it's a sit-down place, guys don't do dinner dates. If it's a sit-down place, you show up early. The waiter, like sometimes there's drink places where there's a waiter or whatever. They'll come. You tell the waiter, hey, when I ask for the check, please bring separate checks for our own drinks or whatever. So I tell them beforehand because, look, let's be honest.
Yeah, you coming prepared. Like, I've never heard that in my whole entire life.
Honestly,
someone showing up early to tell the waiter to split the check by the end of the day.
Some gangster shit. Also, here's the thing, guys. You don't even have to be early because they're going to be late anyways. They're going to be late for the date anyway, so just get there on time and then you can still do the thing.
Who do you date?
Who do I date?
I need to know.
Bruv, I'm telling you, most women, in my experience, most women are late on dates. On dates, they're late. To be fair, you guys were an hour late for the show. That's another. We're not dating, so.
Yeah.
Would you say that? Would you call it when a girl goes out on a date just for the free food?
Foodie call.
Foodie call. Would you say that's an equivalent of men like saying that they're interested just to have sex?
I don't know. I don't think it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same thing.
Why?
I just don't see the.
She acts like she's interested to get a free meal. He acts like he's interested to have sex.
The thing is, though, is that when it comes to the free meal, as the guy, if you're paying for a woman, you are providing a value. You're providing value. Whereas sex is an equal value exchange. You both get something from that. You both get the experience of having sex.
But
Unless you guys view
Yeah.
sex as a chore, which is a dog shit way to view sex, but
I feel like for women, when it's like just like a hookup thing and it's not a relationship thing, we don't like come. Like it's just like the guys that are always coming.
well, she comes first in my book.
Good
That's
for
my
you,
rule.
Brian.
But
That's how it should be.
sex
I think that might be the one good thing you said today, right?
Yeah.
Probably. I've been toxic as fuck tonight. But sex is an equal value exchange. If you both have sex, you both enjoy the sex, maybe you don't enjoy it, you both get to have sex. When it comes to paying for a dinner, what benefit is the guy receiving by paying for the dinner?
So maybe for a guy who's not the girl comes first, is like, I'm going to pay for your dinner so you can make me come. But you are like, I don't need to pay for your dinner because I'm going to make you come too. So that's your mindset.
That's not entirely how I'm looking at it. That's not entirely how I'm looking at it. But, and also, I mean, sex can still be enjoyable even if you don't come. I'm sure we can agree on that you can still enjoy sex even if you don't come. Maybe not Nicolette. She's
I agree.
rolling her eyes, but
I agree. But I just feel like you should just pay. Like that's so embarrassing.
for who?
Like,
For who?
and I feel like as women, like I can't believe what I've heard. Like if a man asks you to like split the bill, go home, girl. Do not give him your pussy.
Yeah,
like, you're worth at least $100 meal. At least.
Bro, what? That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
And
Okay.
like if I'm going out on a date with you, I'm probably like considering fucking you. So just lock it in and pay. It's kind of like
sounds
interview.
like prostitution.
For a meal.
That sounds like prostitution.
Whatever you
Nicolette.
want to call it.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I have to question my life choices after I just like hooked up with someone, didn't finish, and I didn't get anything out of it. So it's like,
Yeah. We'll fuck for food.